Kia ora and good morning. We are in, obviously not the UK, we are in Beijing, China. We landed in China a couple of days ago and have spent the entire time just traveling non-stop since, and I'm about to be run over by a bike. Been a lot of things getting used to, enjoying it a lot so far. I took a few snippets of our trip thus far, like on the train, and that it was quite interesting scenery, definitely not what I expected. And today we just had to grab breakfast and then head on off to see Tiananmen Square and the Forbidden City. Got a bit of a headache, which I'm hoping will go away soon. The air quality is definitely super different, and you just find that you get dehydrated really fast. We made some cool American friends because we were all completely lost. And a handy Chinese man who like showed us where the hell we were going. This palace is absolutely insane. There's like apparently like 8,700 rooms or something, which is ridiculous. And it's just so airy. It just, I mean, imagine living here. It's crazy. But it's bloody freezing as well, so sorry if I'm not super whee. Just woken up from a nap. Forbidden City was really cool, and Tiananmen Square was also really interesting to see. We are now going to go to a street called Ghost Street, something like that, which is full of restaurants. Just trying to wake up. I think it's the air that just really gets to you, it really dehydrates you and makes you feel a bit woozy, but that's alright, we'll get there. Look, we're duck. Quack, quack, quack. Mask, upgrade it. Morena! So last night after the Ghost Street, we literally rolled back home because we'd had so much to eat. It was ridiculous. I was so impressed though how much people can eat here and still look so amazing. It's ridiculous. So today we are heading to the Llama Temple because Brian loves the name of it, and then we're going to head to one of the medieval parts of town to have a wander around and get lost. Yay! We just went into the Wang Fern Pavilion, and oh my goodness, there is a Buddha sculpture which is about 4 stories high that was carved out of one tree, excluding the arms. But oh my goodness, it's amazing. We can't film in there because it's we can't film where there's praying going on, but oh my god, total must-see of China. The Llama Temple was absolutely amazing. Now we're going to go head for a little walk around the shops and then head into the medieval part of Beijing. So slight change of plans, we managed to find another temple, the Confucian temple, which is not too far from the Lama temple, so we thought, hey, why not, let's check it out. We have so much more energy now. I've got these masks, they're really helping to battle the air quality, so let's see how this goes. So they finished the tile change and then they were like, you know what, I'm going to mark it by building this giant fucking statue. Cool beans. So after the Confucius temple we were super hungry, so we came back to Ghost Street and we were like, let's go and get something hot and warm, and we found this awesome little place that did Chinese hot pots. They didn't at all speak any English, so we used Google Translate and he made an amazing meal for us, so we were so thankful. So yay, that was so much fun. Now onwards and upwards to the, what's the district called?
Putong.
Putong district. The roses are exciting but slightly more expensive. Tanto estabanes. Good morning. So it was so much fun at Great Leap Brewery yesterday. It was such a nice atmosphere and the beer was delicious. We then ended up going out and getting dinner, which was a lot of fun, and watching the International Women's Curling, which is going on in Beijing. We were supporting Canada, they seem to be doing alright. This morning we are up really early, as we were not given the right time to get up, but we're going to see the Great Wall of China, so that should be a lot of fun, and hopefully the day's a lot clearer today. We're flag people, flag people, flag people. We're on the Great Wall of China, it's so exciting, woo! Aiming to walk all the way up there, long way. Snow does not help the situation. Made it to the top, so excited, yes!
It's not the top.
Apparently it's not the top. I'm not happy. We're gonna make it up further. We bought a panda. Top of the wall panda. So we just went back down the stairs and now it's time for a banana break. My legs are like jelly and I think I'll leave off here for now. Oh my god, that was so exciting. In true Bogan style, we had to finish our trip to the Great Wall with a drink on top of it with a beer that is 10 times the price that it should be, but oh my god, after that hike, totally worth it. Cheers! Bamboo, there must be pandas nearby. Panda, panda, panda. The backpackers just gave us free tea. Now to recover from our trek up the Great Wall by exploring some back streets of Beijing on our last night. Oh, that was such a cool night. So many cool places on that street. I can't believe we hadn't been there before. And the beer was amazing. But now we're off to bed. Tomorrow we're heading off to Xi'an. So it's just going to be a whole day of travel. So I probably won't talk to you until something exciting happens in Xi'an. So I'll see you then. Bye. Hey again. So being me, I completely fucked up the train times. But it's good. We arrived super early instead of late. So we're going to kill time and go and see the Temple of Heavenly Peace Park, which is meant to be really pretty, so, and it's a gorgeous day, so win-win, yay! I'm not saying I'm glad I mucked up our train times, but oh my god, that was so good to see. I'm so glad we got to go see that. It was absolutely gorgeous and it was a beautiful day for it. So now we're gonna jump on the tube, grab a train and head to Xi'an. So I'll see you there. We've arrived in Xi'an and we have just put on our laundry because our clothes stink. The hostel is super cute, and now we're gonna go head to the Muslim quarter, which is apparently really cool. So sweet sauce but bland pack. Is it cake?
I like corn. I think it's corn. I don't know. Go.
It's like the cinnamon challenge.
It's really dry.
The Muslim quarter was so much fun. I'm so happy we had the energy to do that. We just walked around, tasted a little bit of street food, tried to be careful to avoid too much meat, and we went to a random place where they didn't speak English and pointed at stuff on the menu and ordered it. It was so much fun, so tasty, but now it's like 11 o'clock, so I'm so shattered. We're going to see the terracotta warriors tomorrow and Emperor Jing-Tu, I think that's it. Which should be super exciting, so we'll, yeah, definitely looking forward to that. Our first stop is the factory showing how they make terracotta warriors. That was a really interesting tour of the factory. It was quite interesting. The heads are made separately to the body, so they like come off pretty easily, so it means that you can make an individual face for the same kind of style body, which means that all of them can be so different, which is awesome. Now I think we're heading to the actual terracotta warriors. So we're in pit 1 at the moment, and the first ones we see way back here are like reconstructed ones, but basically it kind of goes through the process of how they found them and did them. So they were built to surround a tomb of the emperor, but they were absolutely demolished by the rebels, and they also took all their weapons, which were apparently made of bronze. So yeah, it seems like a pretty fucking big job. Oh, and they also, the warriors themselves had like a roof over them, so there's like pillar marks and roof marks, and we're just talking about how amazing that would be if you, or really ruthless if you knocked over one while doing that and just knocked over the entire structure. So this area, they haven't actually opened up a lot of the buildings because they haven't actually figured out a way to properly prevent the paint from oxidizing. So they think the most well-kept warriors are under here, so they're kind of keeping them under until they can figure out a way to prevent that process from happening. We're now in our next stop of the tour, which is to see the Jingdi tomb, which is apparently one of the most underrated tourist attractions of this area. The tomb of Emperor Jingdi was absolutely phenomenal. Like, you felt a lot more, I don't know, it was just a lot nicer experience than the terracotta warriors. It's only 100 years younger than the terracotta warriors, but it was just mind-boggling, and you didn't have to push through people, and yeah, definitely worth the experience. So now we're back in Xi'an. We're gonna head out to have a little wander around. There's a craft brewery around which we want to check out as well, and yeah, enjoy our last night before we have to head to Shanghai tomorrow. So the sun is setting and we're currently in Xi'an Great Mosque and it is absolutely gorgeous. The garden is beautiful, everything seems really well maintained and everyone's relatively peaceful. There's a bit of joking and that going on. It's really cool. Xi'an is a walled city, which is awesome, and that is the lower wall which we walked down to. We're going to head down and get some food and check out the local craft beer pub. That was such a fun night. Dinner was amazing, the beer was good, the atmosphere was amazing, and there was live music. So what more could we have asked for our last night in Xi'an? Now we're just walking back to the hotel, hostel, I should correct. And then we are on a train pretty much all tomorrow, so I'll catch you when we're in Shanghai. Good morning, we have arrived in Shanghai. We arrived last night and then became acquainted with our exciting room. So I think Brendan and I are going to get a lot closer over the next couple of days. Yeah, it's a bit interesting. And then we headed out to an amazing vegetarian restaurant that my uncle recommended, which was really good, so highly recommended. The food was amazing, the decor was amazing, and it was really good price. Today is meant to be the nicest day while we're in Shanghai, so we're going to go to the Yuyuan Gardens and then yeah, just wander around, go to the Bund area as well, which is a bit more Europeanized, but it's meant to give a good skylong of the Pudong region. The gardens were absolutely gorgeous. There were so many stalls around them as well, which was a bit mad for our toys, but really good if you want to get souvenirs. We're now just come more towards the central business area with giant buildings to get some lunch. We might have put our feet up, we're both getting a bit sickly, and then head to the Bund later. That was a really nice late lunch. It was definitely a more European place and somewhere you probably go more if you're a local, which is probably why Robert recommended it, but it was still really good. More like UK prices, but yeah, glad we went there and fueled up. Now, oh, this cold is a pain in the ass. We're gonna jump on the tube and head to the Bund region. Hopefully we should be there during sunset and that, which should look really pretty over the other side of the river. That was so pretty as the sun was setting. We're now gonna go get a drink at the Bund Brewery, then have dinner, and then go have another look with it at night because I think the light's gonna be absolutely spectacular. Good morning! It's another day in Shanghai. Today, as the weather said, it is a bit miserable. We're gonna head to Jing'an Temple and the surrounding region and probably the Jade Buddha as well, to kind of make most of full day in Shanghai. That was a really pretty temple. It's not as old as the ones we've been to thus far, but it was still pretty amazing. So we're now going to go head on search for good coffee before we head to the Jade Buddha. Then we'll probably come back to this region for a lunch because there's an amazing vegetarian kind of buffet place here which looks really delicious. The jade Buddha was really, really cool. There's like a whole lot of little gold Buddhas that surround the ceiling as well. The ceiling's really pretty. You can't take any photographs or anything like that in there, which is why it's not showing, but I just thought I'd let you know it is very, very pretty. Cave, 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 cave. Cave! Lunch was really, really good. Another vegetarian one just here in Xi'an temple. Now it's pissing out with rain more, but we thought let's check out the French concession area before we probably end up just grabbing a drink, to be honest. Random milk tea. That was a lot of fun. We saw the cool kind of touristy but alleyway local artisty bit, and then the more mainstream kind of bit of the French concession area. Now we're gonna go and have a well needed drink at the Boxing Cat Brewery, which is one of Shanghai's only or best microbreweries. We'll see what it's like. Brennan's just informed me we're gonna go through fucking park. I think it's probably Fuking.
F-U-F.
Oh, Fuxing.
Say it again. What? How do you feel about the potato?
Potato with flavor, so it's alright.
Yeah.
Good morning. It's our last day in Shanghai, and we are trying to make the most of it. We've just headed out west to Qi'an, which is a older village. It has an older village area, which should be pretty cool. So yeah, we're gonna check out Qi'an, see what that's like, and then we may head up north this afternoon before we have a lovely beverage and dinner again, and then sad growls early morning wake up tomorrow. So we'll see what the day brings us. I want to know what those pumpkin-y things were, because it was goddamn delicious and they were so fluffy, and oh my goodness, I'm gonna have to get more. The Qi'an area was super, super cool. We've now headed back up to northern Shanghai. There's apparently a abattoir conversion that is now like shops and restaurants and that, which we're gonna go check out, and a few other kind of cool hip spots. So we'll see what that's like. I think we just really want to sit down and put our feet up for a bit, to be honest. Travelling is catching up on us. So 1933 was pretty cool, but not, probably a bit more for a local than a tourist. We're now going to head to the Jurlin Cultural Street and hopefully find a coffee and just kind of, yeah, see what's around there. There's apparently a few art shops and things like that, which could be quite exciting to look at. Random coffee shop found, and seemed to have a whole lot of this Chinese idol group. We still can't work out why they sold their merchandise there. We're like, do they have a member who works there, or they're just huge fans? Who knows? We're back in the alleyways, woo! So that was a really, really fun, action-packed day considering how blah we feel. So we're flying out ridiculously early tomorrow. I'm just gonna leave it off here. I hope you enjoyed a little snippet look into our trip. I think we're just now gonna get another beer, probably go back to Lucky's Inn because it's so good, and yeah, then head to bed. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, if you'd like to give me a thumbs up just to let me know. And if you want to see more kind of random travel vlogs, just click down below to subscribe. Anyway, I'll see you next time, guys. Love you lots. Bye.